Shit's horribly. See? Phallus, Wikipedia, the free dictionary. But you know, you can go and research it actually yourself. I'm just going to go through just a small part of it. Evidence of phallic worship in India dates back to prehistoric times. That means times even before history. With another word, lingular, tell, were derivative of the same root syllable, lang or ling. So language, especially the English language, is a phallus, which means it is a dick. That's what we're speaking. Dick language. Worshipping penises. That's why people are worshipping penises now, because it's neuro-linguistic programming. Wow, I like when my camera does that. Yeah, I guess it has to focus for a while, huh? So it is a phallus. It's a penis. See, Lang is the worship of penises, because that's what he said. So I went to see. I just put that in. He did everything over the phone. He went and found this word and that word using the etymology of the words. So the language that we are speaking, that George Orwell told us we will be speaking, is a dick language. He also let us know that internet technology and targeted individuals will also be happening in 1984. And then I went and I saw this movie. I can't keep up with all the movies I watch. And there was a man in it, and he was doing experiments. And the experiment was to see how many people would obey. And I said, yeah, you motherfuckers. You were doing this shit just to see how many people you could actually put up under mind control and how many people you can get to do your bidding. And then the man would narrate, as he's still in the movie, but he's narrating. And so sometime when he speaks, there's an elephant behind him. And then I was watching things about how they are talking about George Orwell, you know, this and that, supposedly his history. There was an elephant in there, and I said, oh, okay, well, I don't know if I can explain this shit or if I'm explaining this shit. But anyway, as I said, George Orwell is Tesla, and they both are Eric somebody. I know I said it before. Damn, what did I associate his name with? Bland. Wow, how can I forget that? Duh. Bland. George Bland. Well, George and Bland is the same thing. They both are dealing with the land. You know, and then this is not even a name. This is a pseudonym or whatever it's called. And he said you can gore. I mean, you can gorge the land, or you can deal with God. Now you can do either or. Now, as far as researching him, I also found out there's a thing called Project Pandora. When I saw this, I said, Project Pandora, are you joking? Every time I tell someone about that, you know what they say? Oh, all I know is Pandora's box. I say, yeah, but you don't know who Pandora is. Why? Because this guy did not tell you. If this guy doesn't tell you any damn thing, then someone else comes along and to tell you, and they're just a lie. Or they're delusional or some other shit that people make up. Well, they don't make it up, you know. More so, a psychiatrist made it up. And then he began to speak this language and write books. And everyone began to read the books. And all of a sudden, the knowledge of ourselves and our history, the melanated man, it disappeared. So now, the only history we have of ourselves, or a history of any damn thing, is done by a pink man that comes out of a cave, who is a Martian, actually. They came out of the caves. They came down. Well, they came down here from Mars as Romulus and Romulan. Romulus and Remus. And that's how come they still, even in the names, U.S., Rome. And it's a way that Florida, well, you have to get a map to see how far Florida is from Italy, or how it's made. But before, it wasn't like that. You know, there was a flood to come through before, and it flooded, and it pushed Europe away from America, or some shit like that. You know, there's even a way you can put it together and you can see that it's a puzzle. You know, you learn that shit in high school. So I've been in high school. That was years ago, so I can't remember all that shit. So anyway, yeah, so Ham. Oh, and this was after the Great Flood of damn, what is it called? Atlantis. And this is where this technology came from. This is the type of technology they had in Atlantis. This is the same thing that they were doing in Atlantis. And you see what had to happen to Atlantis? There had to be a fucking catastrophe. And you know, there are papers really, you know, I think it's just a joke or something, you know. But a lot of people say that Anu, I know who Anu is, but they said that Anu said that the people were too loud, so he had to get rid of them. And then Enki, he went to Noah. And he was the angel that, and he had his crew too, that helped Noah get out of Atlantis. However, Ham, Noah's son, see, the Bible don't tell you every fucking thing. If he did, you wouldn't be able to get it in your house. So Ham, he brought some of that technology with him. Ham did. And around the time of that great flood, that was when Romulus and Remus, they came down from Mars in a spaceship. They were twins. They were babies. They tell you, oh, you know, they were taken up by wolves or something, and they could have been, but they were also taken care of by Ham. And Ham, they also had some kind of, you know, they had a ship, so they also had things on the spaceship that Ham knew about. See, these people came from Atlantis. Noah came from Atlantis. You know, the great flood where all the people died and they went underground? Damn. Yes. So they came from Atlantis. Wouldn't they know about this technology? Now, when you go into your Bible, shit talker like heroes.